do
No, I mean, the last thing I remember is I think I found the engine room. Obviously, Hamden wouldn't recognise it as an engine room, seeing as he doesn't probably know what an engine is, or he's never seen an engine before.
Yeah.
Just a lot of whiz-bangers and clangers and whirlers. But, yeah.
So everybody remembers where they are, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move everyone to their respective places. And then, you guys choose who you want to roll social. On your team. So, for example, we have a team of Calla and Hamden. One of you two decide who you want to roll the social.
Yeah. Would you mind rolling it, Calla?
Yeah, I got it.
Just at the critical moment of rolling this.
Nice, an 8.
Cloud, do you want to roll or want me to roll?
Go for it. I think that's a no-brainer here. Captain Mango.
Okay. Now, that's the teams. Okay. So what happens from here is I'm going to separate everyone. All right. The first team is the first team to go will be Cloud and Mango. Then we'll switch to Leodin, and then we'll switch to the Calla team. So I'm going to move everybody.
Good luck, guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Hey Leo, since you don't have anybody to talk to, you can. I'm going to say you can float between rooms. So I'm going to put you in Calla and Hamden's room so you can bullshit with them while.
Okay.
All right. Okay, you two. When we last you guys entered a door. The door slammed behind you, crushing the box that you had put in place. Move you two to where you are.
Yeah, we thought that was a good idea.
That's the best idea we had, so, oh well. I know we went to a goblin or something, and we were at the initial part of the conversation.
Okay, everybody's where they're gonna be. Okay. You guys are so you guys are here. As you enter the domicile, you hear a voice say, "Master, is that you?" And you see a little meek-looking goblin. And as he sees you two, he's no longer meek. He says, So he's dead.
I use my actor feat and I'll speak in Elok's voice and I'll say, "I'm your master now."
Make a deception check. And he goes, "Oh, Master Elok, you seem a little skinnier. And purple."
That's right. This is a new face.
He goes, "I'm just going to put my cards on the table. And let's cut the bullshit. This is my home. Elok pays me for the service of renting out my home.
Okay. What?
Since he is dead, because you entered this domicile with his key, I'm assuming he is dead, because you didn't enter with the in duress.
Tell me, what is this? What do you mean this is your home? How? He is dead. I killed him. I'm the fucking captain of the ship now. You're right. I'm cutting the bullshit. What is this?
He starts clapping. Yay! I'm a businessman. This is essentially it's essentially he runs like a timeshare.
All right.
He runs a timeshare?
For Elok rented my key for $4,000 a year. 4,000 gold pieces a year.
And does he stay here?
He may stay here if he wishes.
Where are we?
Where are you? Silly primies. Go outside and see. And he snaps his finger and his door opens up.
I whisper to Cloud, like, hey, keep an eye on him. Be careful.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna edge around the table and I'm gonna just get to the doorway and peek out. What do I see?
Cloud, you see a city. But as you look to the east and west, the city circles up and around. It's like you're inside of a tube where the city is built on the inner circumference of the tube.
Like some Inception shit, isn't it?
Yeah,
what the
exactly.
fuck?
Mm-hmm. Do you
This is not a
recognize?
place.
Do you recognize where you are?
Is this a ring of some sort?
No. I mean, yes, it is a ring, but
Can't say that I do.
with my services, I also am Elok's guide in the city, and I can acquire various items. My service also provides.
Well, great. We love services, and where we would love to, we'd love to do business with you.
Cloud, as you guys are looking outside, Mango and Cloud, as you guys are looking outside, you see there's a very large building, pretty close to this building, and the doors open up, and then people just start shuffling out.
Do they look like... What do the people look like?
They're talking amongst each other. It's similar to the way a crowd looks after a crowded movie lets out.
Okay.
Now, people are talking to each other about the performance and what they thought of it, who looked fake.
Mr. Goblin, I know we might have gotten off on a strange footing, but
The name,
my name is Captain Mangovious. What is your
well,
name?
the name is Greep. Greep.
Greep, like creep, but with a G.
Yes.
That's a fine name, sir.
Thank you. The family name.
So, what is this city we're exactly in? We've never seen this before.
Of course you haven't. You're a primate. This place is known as the City of Doors.
I'm gonna look at the key around my neck. So I'm guessing that door that brought us here, there are other doors that lead elsewhere.
There are doors that lead everywhere.
That's useful.
Are there giants here?
Everything's here.
I look at Cloud and I'm just confused.
This place is
Yes.
neutrality. If you notice, you look outside, you'll see a mind flayer walking around the street. You'll see an angel pass a devil. You'll see, just creatures mingling that shouldn't be mingling. But nobody is killing each other.
But you made a comment earlier, Greep, about how you deduced that Captain Elock was dead because we were not coming here under duress. So am I to surmise that the the well dead captain used to bring people here against their will?
Sometimes. But you cannot enter the City of Door. You cannot enter or leave the City of Doors under duress.
Right, okay. I guess that goes with the neutrality principle.
Yes. You don't bring danger or your problems into the City of Doors. Mango, make a history check.
Boom.
He says, Captain Elock, he liked to dabble in illicit activities while he was in the city. Well, there's nothing really illicit here, but
What kind of activities? Anything we'd be interested in?
well, he loves whores and drugs and
Says drugs and my ears kind of perk up a little bit.
drugs you like, eh? Well,
Well, I just like having a good time.
if you would like to take on Elock's contract, we can negotiate.
Sure. I mean, he paid you for the year, right? So we should be good till that's up.
His contract is now closed.
That makes sense.
All right. You guys take a 5-minute break. I'm going to go move.
Okay. Cool.
The lady
Hey.
lady.
Yep.
Okay. Leo, I'm going to move you to the Cloud and Mango room.
Bye, Leo.
Hi,
Yeah,
friends.
Come back soon.
We'll try.
Just dump them overboard and come back quickly.
Okay. You two see where you are on the map, right?
We're by the barge, right?
You're on the ship, yeah, on the same map as the barge.
I don't see myself. I don't know if
No, me neither.
You're in the lower right-hand portion of the map.
Lower right.
No, we're still on the.
It's a very large map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ship's like in the tiniest. It's in the very corner. Alright.
Oh, jeez.
You guys follow where you are now? You know where you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There he is.
Okay, so from this position, finally, Hamden, you're below deck. The boat just stops moving. The sound of the engine room stops humming.
All right.
And Cloud and Mango are nowhere to be found. You saw them enter the engine room, but they're not there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go up to the. This is like the wheel, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna like try to move it. See if it's like
Careful.
moving at all.
I got thrown into the sea last time I tried that, but you're a
Okay.
little bit stronger than I am.
Make an intelligence check, Calla.
Okay. Genius.
So but I can't even see your roll just by judging. Oh, there it is. Oh, all right. So yeah, you're looking at this thing and you're like, this might have something to do with how the ship moves, but you're at a dead stop. So even if you started spinning the wheel, you're just gonna be like turning a parked car, you know?
Calla sticks her finger in her mouth and puts it in the air.
No wind.
Well, when I touched the wheel earlier, Calla, it felt like there was some other force acting on it. I think there's something else that steers the ship.
Yeah.
So Hamden,
I
you
saw
go
a-
upstairs, you go up to the top deck and start the system trying to help Calla.
Yeah. Well, just telling her what I saw downstairs. I guess she wouldn't have been there when the guys disappeared either.
No.
No. So yeah, the boys, they went into a room. It looked completely different to the rest of the ship, and the door slammed behind them. And when I opened the door again, they were gone. And it was a different room. It had all these weird contraptions in it that was whirling and clanging, and steam was coming out. I've never seen anything like it, but I guess it has something to do with how the ship is controlled.
Yeah. Yeah. What room can you take me there?
Yeah, it was down below.
Okay.
I think he was on a different map to this, though, Anthony.
Yeah, I'll bring you guys to that.
What did it look like when they went into the room?
It looked like it wasn't on the ship. I just got a glimpse of it from the outside, but it was like in a completely different place or dimension. I don't know, but
That's weird.
pretty weird. But trust those two, eh?
Yeah.
Just those.
No, I said trust those two.
I'll trust Mango as much as I can. Okay. So where is the
My screen's still loading because I had to refresh, so just give me a second.
Oh, that's fine. No worries.
I would also like
What?
you two to make perception checks too.
Okay.
Like on the top deck. Okay. Hamden, you hear the sound of Hamden and Calla. You both hear the sound of female screaming, and you look over, and the barge is almost engulfed in flames. And it sounds like
Oh
you
my
guys might have forgot a couple prostitutes and the ogres on the barge because you just hear
Oh.
screaming.
Oh god.
Can we can't steer the ship that way, can we? It doesn't nothing working.
No.
How
Oh god. Do you have
Yeah.
earplugs,
And
Hamden?
with Calla's perception, you can see that they're all kind of on the dock, pushing each other, trying to stay away from the fire without trying not to fall into the water, because you can see that there are a bunch of dorsal fins breaking the top of the water every now and then, because there's a shitload of chum in the water from your guys' battle.
Yeah. Are there any on the top deck? Are there any like lifeboats or anything like that? Or is there a ship's boat somewhere?
There is the ship doesn't have a dinghy.
Doesn't have a
Oh.
dinghy. Doesn't have a tiller, a trailer.
Well, if we can figure out how to get the ship
Let's
to
get it
move
working
fast.
quickly. Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
it working.
All right. So let's run into the engine room. Which one is that?
It's this. It's just south of where you. Oh, it's here. There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh god.
I know. Looks complicated. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, actually. And are you sure this is the room that Mango and Cloud went into?
They went into here. The door slammed. They disappeared. I opened it up, and this was here. And those boys are nowhere to be found.
What is this thing
I don't-
like in the middle? Can Cal?
I don't know. Yeah, this crystal. Can I do an Arcana check on the crystal, or
Yeah, sure. Make an Arcana check on the crystal. Okay, it's definitely magical, but as to its functionality, it's hooked up to the machine.
gotcha? Some kind of power source, perhaps.
God.
Okay. So I'm guessing these are like control panels up here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start fiddling with stuff. See what happens.
All right, sweet.
Make wisdom checks.
Oh my god.
Callie, you're like just pressing the same button over and over again, and it's not doing anything. Hamden, it's some sort of control panel, right? But you don't understand. They both need to be working simultaneously. So you don't understand which side does what or what they even do, but you know that it's definitely connected to how possibly the machine works. But as you're clicking buttons and pulling levers, it just seems like it's dead.
Nothing's happening. Can I spot what the?
You know that guy who like that guy without the tongue? Do you think he was on this ship for a long time and he knows maybe how to work it?
I reckon he knows everything about it, but we left him back on the shore, didn't we?
No, he's still on the ship.
No, not
is he?
John. Yeah, the other guy.
Oh yeah, let's get him.
All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna run back up to the top and then
go
like
grab him.
just she's gonna say sorry while she grabs his arm. Oh.
He was in the captain's quarters and he was writing something, and he hands you a note.
She opens it. Oh. I'm gonna point at it. I'm gonna point at it and like shake my head and like shrug my shoulders.
He just starts crying.
I'm sorry. Can you come with me? She like grabs.
Does he want a
like,
cuddle?
wrist.
Does he want a cuddle? Ooh woo. Good.
He
Give him a...
goes.
All right, so I just like Calla like pats his back a little bit as she's like dragging him down into the engine room. Do you? She's like throwing her arms up in like weird signals as she's talking. She doesn't know how to like communicate with this guy. She's like, "Do you know how to work ship?"
He looks around in awe in this room.
Oh.
Ah, jeez.
Make insight checks. Yeah, just from your two awesome insights, you can tell that this might be the first time this guy's.
Oh, he's never seen it before. So I don't need to do a performance of like what it sounded like when it was going. That's what... Okay. Is there like any lever or any wheel or something that sticks out, like as being bigger or more important looking than the others? Or the key! I bet we need the key.
Oh wait, who has the key?
Adam has. Cloud has the key.
Oh god.
So what were you going to say, Anthony?
I was gonna say make an intelligence check, but
Yeah. Was that it? The key? There's a key slot.
It's what you guys are leaning on, so.
Oh god. So how do we?
I mean, is there anywhere that looks like a key could go in here?
There are plenty of little holes on the device.
But no, like keyhole or anything.
No.
Okay.
You hear. You can hear. Make another perception check.
Oh, this is more screaming.
Oh no.
Oh no, really high.
I know.
You hear
Me
every
too.
word.
It sounds like the whores are praying.
Okay. I might have to go and see if I can do something about this with the
Okay.
with the sharks.
Yeah. I can speak with animals too. We could just convince the
Yeah,
animals
let's
to
go.
help us.
Rush up to the top deck again.
Okay. How are you guys going to get to the barge?
Well, have we got any dead bodies up here?
Hamden, can't you wild shape?
I've used it all. I've got water walking.
Yeah, that would definitely be better than swimming.
Yeah, but not great. Still.
I'm just saying, because then you can use your full speed.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go or shall I go, Calla?
And if you guys enter the water, there's a chance that the sharks will divide it.
Okay. Tell you what. Can I jump on your shoulders, and you go?
So
And if
wait,
anything tries to, yeah, we're gonna have to go over there. I'll put the fire out. I'll put the fire out with magic.
okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
So, I'll cast water walk on you. I'll jump on your
Alright.
shoulders. Yeah. You'll leg it over there. If anything tries to bite you, I'll try and cast animal friendship on it.
All right. Sounds good.
And then we'll use magic to put the fire out.
You guys
Perfect.
discuss what you're going to do, and I'm going to snatch up Leo and talk with him. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, Leo.
What's up?
All right, so Leo is there with Quarion, and you can see in the bay the barge is currently on fire. Make a perception check, Leo. Yeah, you can hear screams coming from the bay every now and then. As like after a wave crashes and the water becomes silent enough for sound to travel through, you can hear the screams of prostitutes and ogres. So then Madame Lowtide looks at you both and says, "You saved all the prostitutes then."
Saved what we could.
There are still girls on the barge. It sounds like they are burning.
It was wounds that I could not heal.
We will need to discuss compensation.
It's not our fault that Elok was the one that fired cannons and killed the majority of everyone that was on the barge. But good thing is I do have his head here with me.
And what am I supposed to do with the head?
Whatever you need to do with the head after I'm done using it.
And what are you going to use it for?
I need some information from him.
Okay. Alright. So from here, Tanis, there's a macro that I'm about to share.
Okay.
Where is it? Stat rolling giants. All players. Okay. So I want you to create a, I don't know, let's say a 10th level PC with this sheet. Whatever the stats that come out are the stats. There's no ability, there's no racial ability bonuses for the race that you guys are playing. Everybody's going to be picking the same race. You'll see what race it is once you roll the macro.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to move you back to Calla and Hamden.
Is that macro already?
Yeah, it's available
Patch.
for you guys. It's in the collections.
Yeah.
It's called rolling
Rolling macro.
stat,
Character super.
stat rolling giant.
That rolling giant. Got it.
Okay. Okay. You two
Mm-hmm.
are in sigil. Mango, did you roll that history check I asked you for before?
Yeah, rolled.
You did. Oh yeah. Okay. A 20.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to show you something that is on your person. It's in that book that you have.
Oh, nice. Is this the book I got from Sibo?
Yes.
Sweet. I wonder if Sibo can come here.
And as you guys are looking outside, you notice the crowd. You see a man with 2 children. Very pale looking man.
Those look like vampires.
The
I want
children
nothing.
also look pale.
I want nothing to do with that.
And they continue walking and walking. Let me show you guys Greed.
Oh,
Greed.
a distinguished.
He's got a, if you notice, he's got a little tattoo on his hand.
We change clothes. Alright.
Is that like a dragon?
It's a very intricate tattoo. You would have to get closer and examine it to see the details of it. But as he sees you looking at his hand, he kind of fixed his sleeve to cover his hand.
True.
And
So, Mr. Greep, let's negotiate the terms of this contract.
yes, let us negotiate. Have a seat.
All right.
Mr. Greep. I don't see any chairs.
We'll say there's chairs in the room. He goes and he sits at this part of the table.
And then before we start talking business, say, you know, it's customary where I'm from that you've shown us very much respect. So can I play you a little song? I just whip out my pan flute and I just do a happy little tune.
Okay, make a pan flute check. Okay. He starts bobbing his head to it. You are quite talented.
Why, thank you, sir. You probably are too if you're a keeper of doors.
I am a guild master.
Oh, I'm in a guild, or I used to be in.
What happened to this guild?
Well, I think they're still around, but just, you know, wherever we're from, the giants are kind of fucked up the lands, and I'm looking for my guildmate Shingle.
Your guildmate Shingle.
Yeah.
What? Do you have any idea where your guildmate is?
Fuck, I forgot where that one guy that played with us for a day said.
Roll.
Yeah. He told me where he last saw him, but I can't remember the name of the place.
Yartar.
Yartar, yeah. So, last I heard, he was in Yartar. I think they were warding off giants or just trying to stay safe.
Well, if you know where he is, then he's not lost, right?
I suppose.
You should go see him.
I
But
know.
enough of the pleasantries. Let's talk business.
Right, my favorite. So, we would like to take on Elok's contract.
It is. Okay, I'm going to start the negotiation at 5,000 gold pieces a year.
Okay. That seems like very generous, and I very much appreciate it. This contract, if we do come to an understanding and terms we both agree, would this bring passage to anyone that's with us as long as they're not in duress?
Once you sign the contract, The gold pieces are for the key rental. Anytime you use the key and enter the house, it's 50 gold pieces per person.
Okay, but anybody can come with me.
Anybody can come with you, yes.
Okay. And is that 50 gold per person? Does that go to you, or does that go to like the city?
It goes to me and to me.
Okay. Cloud, what do you think?
Well, I can accept a entrance fee, but it is significantly more expensive than the contract you had with Captain Elock. Is there a reason for that?
Well, Elock has been a tenant for years. So, his first year was 5,000 gold pieces, and then it gradually reduced.
Okay.
Okay, how about the 5,000 gold, but we'll do 10 gold per person when we come in.
Make a persuasion check. He's like, okay, but there are rules here in the City of Doors.
Let's hear them.
Rule
I
number
love
1,
rule.
you can enter or leave under duress. Because
Can
she
you go?
controls everything. Number 2, magic doesn't function in the City of Doors. You are in the epicenter of the multiverse. Try something. Go ahead.
I'll try casting a mage hand.
Nothing.
Wow, interesting. Can you do magic here?
Maybe. But, rule number 3. The key only can be used once every 24 hours.
Is that in and out?
In and out.
So once every 24 hours we can go in and back out.
Yes. So, you will be staying the night.
Oh, so
Once
we
every
can...
24 hours, you can go in or you can go out.
Oh, okay, so it's either or. Fuck, that's not good.
And does time work the same way in Sigil as it does in out there?
It does.
Okay, is there any way we can use it more than 24 hours?
No, the key won't allow it.
What if we get 2 keys?
Huh, good luck.
Alright, I'll just assume that's out of the question. Alright, interesting. Well, if that's the case...
So here's an interesting. Sorry, Mango, but I'm curious about something. This seems to be, from everything you've said, Greep, an artifact of some rarity and demand. Are there people who would kill for this key? So what I'm trying to get at is, are we looking at potentially being hunted just because we hold one of these?
Unless someone knows you have that key, then no. But it is very valuable. There are thousands of creatures who would love to enter the City of Doors. There are also other rules. There are no deities allowed or permitted in the City of Doors. If a deity
Okay.
enters, she will deal with them.
Okay.
And she being
Shh. Just she.
is she? All right.
Is she scary?
People who see her very rarely tell the tale, and if you get to witness her power, you will be in awe for the rest of your life.
Okay. When you're in this city, how do you know what's going on outside of the city?
Why would you need to know what's going on outside the city? Outside the city is nothing. It's the Outlands.
Well, for someone like you who lives here, but as a visitor, it's a different case.
I guess what my
is the imagine a pizza, right? And in the middle of the pizza is a huge tower, like a tower that has no. It's so large and tall that it seems like it never ends. And on the top is a donut, and that's where you guys are, in the donut, on top of the center of the universe.
Well, Mr. Greep, I think what my companion is getting at here is that we stumbled onto this place in the course of trying to understand the mechanics of the vessel that Mr. Captain Elock abused, which he'll abuse no longer. So we have friends on board that vessel and in other parts nearby that may be wondering what's become of us. So the question here is there a means to get a message out from here, or or look in on them? I would imagine that. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, it doesn't. You can't scry in or out of the city of doors. You cannot teleport in or out of the city of doors. You cannot teleport throughout the city of doors. You cannot use magic in the city of doors.
So does the key work on any door as long as we use the key?
Yeah, it'll open a door to here.
Gotcha.
This door is so if you use a key on a door on your side, when you return, you will return via that door.
You always return to the same place?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
But it must be a door.
Yeah. I think I'm cool with these terms of the contract. What about you, Cloud?
Yeah, just a couple of more curiosities here, though. Is there a limit on how long you can stay? Do you have to leave once every 24 hours?
No,
Or...
that's just how long it takes the key to function.
Oh, okay. That's
How do you become a resident here?
You really don't. People really don't live here. I mean, I stay here because I'm a guild master, but most of the people here are just transient. They come here for the markets and from one place to another.
And what business is your guild in? I'm very curious about you, Mr. Greep.
Planar B&Bs.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
You know, once I find Shingle, me and we could really work together, make a pretty dope business. I'm from the Brewers Union of Theatrics, Tramps, and Stuff. You know, Butts. You've probably heard of us.
Bots, eh?
Yeah, we visit venues just like yours and make sure it's fully stocked of ale and women and men and entertainment.
So, do we have a deal?
I
5,000
think
gold pieces, $10 entry every time.
I think so, but I think now that given the rules, maybe we can talk down that initial 5,000 price to 4,500.
Make a persuasion check. At disadvantage. He's like 4,800.
I'll do 47.99, and you got a deal.
He spits in his hand and he puts his little goblin hand out.
I always win my negotiations,
Okay.
even by 1 gold.
That's where I'm gonna leave that for now. There's a new macro in the macro bar. I want you guys to create a 10th level character with that rolling macro. Okay, and once you roll, you'll see what race it is for.
Rolling macro. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
it's let me see what it says. Stat rolling giant.
Sorry.
That the name of the macro is stat rolling giant.
Oh, sorry, got the wrong one there. I'm running rolling macro. Okay, stat rolling giant. Got it.
Okay.
We can always just negotiate a deal.
Okay. So you two are about to try to save some prostitutes.
Yep. With your permission, Madame Lowtide, we'd like to take some of your guards to help us row some boats so we can save as many prostitutes as we can from the barge.
Make a persuasion check, Leo. She's like, you can have all my ships, but only 3 of my men.
Okay, so how many with your 3 men will that allow us to row? Because there's just Quarion and I, and
It takes 2 men to roll 1 ship. So, I guess you guys can take 2 ships.
2 ships.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll take...
And they're pretty big, so... Because a normal rowboat, 1 person rows.
Gotcha. So then we'll take as many as we can to get back to the barge.
Okay. That's what you're doing, Leo. And you two are about to cast Water Walk and run over to the prostitutes, right?
Yeah. Do we have something we want to try before we go? Guessing there's some really long ropes on this boat. So we'd like to tie one end to the boat and tie the other end around Calla, so we can keep touch with the ship whilst we're...
Do you guys know, you realize how far away you are, right?
About 120 feet, or have we gone a lot further since?
Oh.
Oh, about a kilometre. This isn't going to work.
There's definitely going to be a 1,000-foot rope on the boat, right?
No, but I mean, even the idea that we're going to run over there.
Not all the rope from the plane of ropes. Would there be enough rope?
I mean, is it even feasible that we could even run over there, Anthony?
Of course it's feasible you could run over there. It's definitely better than swimming over there, or just letting them burn to death.
The gold. The ship and the gold. Well, we've got to do it. We can't be, I'm sure.
Yeah,
the ship is not going anywhere.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Well, let's go then, Calla. Let's go. So I'll cast Water Walk.
Okay, yeah.
It's So it doesn't just do one person, Anthony. We can both be water walked. It's 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll set off.
Jumping in, yeah.
How fast are you? I can go 30 feet.
I'm also 30.
Oh, okay. So we won't get separated.
Okay, let's figure out some math. So you guys could dash for 60 feet around, right? So
Yep.
60 divided by 1,000, and I think that's how many rounds it would take you guys to get there, right?
Yeah.
16, almost 17 rounds.
Okay.
17.
So we're just how long does the spell last, Hamden?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, so that's fine. That's more than enough time for you guys to run over. So you guys run over. You make it to the prostitutes. You're standing on the water, going up and down as the waves under you bring you up and down.
Calla is just gonna start like frantically like picking up water with her hands and like putting it on the fire because that's all she can do.
Let me,
I'm
we
checking
close enough?
injured Calla.
yeah,
What?
after 17 rounds, you guys move.
So if we're 30 feet away, I'm going to cast Create or Destroy Water at 4th level, above, like the fire.
All right,
so that
you guys could see now, right? Let me get rid of
Yeah.
Let me get rid of the dynamic lighting so you guys can actually see the magnitude.
I can see where we are, yeah. Oh, the magnitude of the fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if I drop, 40 cubic liters of water above, here, where all the people are,
Mm-hmm.
will that have any effect?
It 40 cubic feet of water is how many gallons?
Is it 40 cubic feet? No, it's gallons. Sorry, it's gallons. Create or destroy 10 additional gallons of water. So
how
it's
many
originally it's 40 gallons altogether. Then 40 gallons of water.
40 gallons of water. 40 gallons of water would probably douse half the fire. Half
Okay.
of that fire. So
Half
Calla,
of just this one fire.
yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go up onto the barge-ish. And I'm gonna like scream out to everyone and be like, find anything you can, any buckets or anything. We gotta put this fire out.
They're like, fuck this barge, get us off of it.
We can't if it's on fire. Well, we got I don't have a fucking boat. We gotta put this fire out.
So I'm going to do that again, Anthony.
Okay.
Is all this fire gone now in here?
Yeah, that fire's gone now.
Okay. Now this should all be too wet to catch fire again. For the foreseeable. So we're safe.
I mean that those things have been burning for an hour at least, right?
Yeah.
So it's mostly destroyed. It's just charred.
Yeah.
At this point.
But if I can get
the
this
barge
middle
is listing and swaying and moving, it looks like it's about to either capsize or start sinking.
Okay. Was there another boat in the water over there, Calla?
No.
No, was that not? Did you move it? Okay.
Yeah, I moved it. That wasn't there.
That wasn't really
the
there.
original thing.
Fuck.
Oh, did I put the wrong fire out? I thought they were all in here. I don't think they do much good, did it?
All right.
Yes, everybody.
Do I see anything like to fill up water with?
The place is pretty much destroyed. I mean, as you walk in, you can barely see because of all the smoke, and you're coughing, and the ogres are on their knees just coughing.
Oh.
Okay. Oh,
They're
if I
trying
had
to
one
stay
more
low
third
to
level spell.
They're trying to stay low to the ground.
Let me just double check there's no upcast on Water Walk.
And
No,
you can
there's no
see,
upcast.
since you guys are closer, that there is a lot of activity under the water. You see body parts of pirates
Yeah.
floating around.
Okay.
And
Is there a nearby shark that I can see?
make a perception check. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to see if I can attract the attention of one of the sharks.
Unless you pour like more water and more blood in the water. They're in a frenzy.
Oh dear. They can't be spoken to right now.
Do I see like anything other than sharks? Like any other sea animal creatures?
Make a nature check.
Is my octopus friend there?
Yeah, you see, the octopus is clutching the bottom of the deck. You see it just hanging out underneath the deck, staying away from the sharks.
That's the one that is friends with Hamden, right?
The one that Hamden had made friends with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's talk to him.
All right. Yeah, I'll cast speak with animals.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to the octopus. Hello, octopus friend. We need your help.
Hello, dear friend. Yes, once again.
He looks up at you and he reveals his underneath him, and the beak opens and closes and opens and closes, like expecting some sort of food.
Oh, I'll throw in this cat man.
Oh.
Okay. The octopus immediately snatches up the dead Tabaxi minstrel and starts consuming it. You hear bones crunching and
There. You see, if you help us, there'll be plenty more where that came from. You and your friends used to follow the ship and receive food from the mistress. Yes.
yes.
Well, the mistress is dead, but I will feed you from now on. But you must get us out of here.
The mistress is right there, and you see his tentacle reach up and go underneath the deck and start like caressing her face.
I know it's sorry, Calla, go on.
I'm sorry, but she's dead. She can't feed you anymore.
Yes, you need us.
And he pulls her under and starts munching on her.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, maybe she can feed you one more time.
And he says, "What could we do?"
Gather your friends and help us leave this barge and get us back to the ship. And then you know, you can carry on your duties of following the ship, and we'll be feeding you.
During this time, off in the distance, you can make perception checks, Hamden and Calla.
Damn. Perception's been great today.
Oh, man's poor.
You see a couple lanterns, maybe 600-700 feet away from the barge. The lanterns are on two dinghies.
Oh, they're coming back.
Who?
And you see
that?
Leodin,
Oh shit.
Quarion with a couple of Madame Lotai's men. And they come and scoop up the prostitutes with you. And is there anything you would like to say to the octopus before you head back to shore?
Well, it appears your services are no longer required, but you're free to carry on your duties of patrolling the ship, and I will see that you and your friends are well fed.
Make a persuasion check. Make an animal handling check first, and then we'll see how that goes. Okay, make a persuasion check at advantage.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Nice.
The octopus starts heading towards the ship.
Don't forget to tell your friends.
Okay, since you guys resolved that issue, we're going to leave it there with loading of the prostitutes. Hamden and Calla, there's another macro in the macro section. It's called Stat Rolling Giant. Okay, you guys are going to make 10th level Frost Giants.
Stat rolling giant.
Wait, what?
10th level Frost Giants.
Yeah, I'm going to bring everybody together.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Where do I find this?
It's in the upper right-hand
Under
corner.
the top right, there's the 3 lines with the dash. It should be under collection. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the top of the macros, there should be Stat Rolling Giant there.
Okay.
So it's a Frost Giant everybody's making.
A frost giant.
Is that available in the race section or nah?
Nah, it won't be in the race section. Just create a custom race.
Yep.
Your guys, there's no stat bonuses, right? Because you guys are rolling extra die, right? So,
Do we have to choose their alignment or anything like that, or no?
everybody's lawful evil.
Lawfully. Thighs huge or gargantuan?
I think they're huge.
Speed?
30.
Any proficiencies?
Whatever your class or background starts with.
Okay, so it's just a class based.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Don't think
And
too
we're
much
free to-
of these characters. I just want you guys to create something just so we can fuck around a little bit today.
Alright. Do you have any objections, Anthony, to creating a character that in theory shouldn't work, just for amusement value?
Like what, Adam?
I have insanely low intelligence, so I'm thinking of rolling a wizard.
See, with the Frost Giants, I don't think they necessarily have wizards, right? Because usually their intelligence is very low.
Uh-huh. All right, then I'll just go fight her then.
So you'll see when you roll the macro, everybody gets their stats and they're preset for those particular stats, right?
We're making him level 10.
Yep, level 10.
So are we just all rolling fighters, or just out of curiosity for their classes?
It'll be fighters, clerics, barbarians. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go barbarian.
Oh, let me tell you guys what hit die you are. You're not using the class hit die. You're using a specific hit die.
I don't know what I've done. I mean, I've got it says here Hamden, but like it's just a blank sheet. I can't edit anything or.
Well, that's it. It's a blank sheet, right?
Yeah, but I've got no like. It's literally a blank sheet. It just says Hamden at the top, and then.
You know how to create a character in Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have access to the sheet, is what you're saying?
I don't. I've got access to the sheet, but it's just literally. Oh, hang on. There you go. So I've got.
Um,
Oh, fucking odd.
what do we do for our hit die?
Hold on, let me get to it. Let me see. I'll try to fix your situation. If not, I'll just create a
Thanks.
sheet for you.
Thank you.
Frost Giants are a... D12. Everybody's movement speed is 40. I'm sorry. 40 feet to start. So you guys are tribal frost giants.
Does class equipment work normally in that we can just pick any armor and stuff, or the different rules apply?
Yeah. You could pick normal class equipment and whatever weapon you choose. So if it's, let's say, a mace, it's a D6, right? You add. It's now 3d6 because of the size of it.
Okay.
I didn't do this right. So how should we do our HP? And I said it's a D12, but
Yeah, you gotta edit the sheet before you go into the character mancer. Let's see, Hamden. That's just for you, Tom. So I'm gonna give the old players. Create a copy. try the duplicate now, Tom.
Sure, I'm just having some Roll20 issues. I'll log back in. Yeah, as soon as I click that API, everything started going crazy. So the copy of Hamden, yeah?
Yeah, try that, see if that works.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
What class are you choosing, Mango?
A fighter?
Yeah, you could just edit that after you hit die. Just take the average. So that would be 7 plus your con modifier. Oh man, that's a shit strength roll, Adam. That sucks.
That's all right.
I mean, that's 5d6. You know,
Yep.
you added up to 13. That sucks.
I mean, given the number of dice, the rolls aren't all fantastic. So it's okay.
I mean, at least your con is awesome.
Yep, I can take a lot of hits. I was debating going barbarian because of that, but let's see. So 12, so it's 20 for my starting hit HP, and I'll level up. Multiclassing allowed, Anthony?
Don't think too much into these characters.
All right.
Hey! All I had to do was sit there for 15 minutes, not press any buttons, and then it all worked.
Is it nice when things work out like that?
So all the questions everyone's been asking whilst I've been sitting here twiddling my thumbs, I'm about to start asking again. Is it a custom race?
Yep.
So it's Anthony, the damage is 3D, whatever the damage is, right?
Yeah. So it's 3 times whatever it is.
Oh shit!
Okay, I think I'm alright.
Did they get any stat modifiers?
No.
Nope.
No.
Did you roll a shitload of die? Don't forget artwork.
Trying to find a picture at the moment.
So where did you change the hit dice, Anthony?
In the go into the sprocket in the character sheet.
Oh, okay. So finish creating the character first, and then change it. Right, hit dice is a D12.
Yep.
But it's already a D12 because I'm a barbarian.
And nothing changes.
Oh, there you go.
You guys are immune to cold damage. And you only speak giant.
And it was level 10, yeah?
Yep.
I don't know how to do the picture. You guys always do it for me, so I linked it in general chat.
Oh. Wild magic. Do it.
Alright, I think I'm done.
Hey, Adam, could you do me a favor and create a token for Mango?
Sure, no problem. Pictures in the chat. Okay, got it.
That's it.
I just put in the chat, Anthony.
Yeah, give it. Just put it in the chat, and Mango, you put that in your avatar. How's everybody enjoying the main campaign so far?
It's awesome, Anthony. I'm
Yeah,
really enjoying it.
Awesome.
Fucking terrible, honestly. No, it's really good.
We're like, one of these days we'll complete one of our side quests.
Oh, I can just drag a token onto this thing, can't I? Okay, let's do that.
Where is?
Drag and drop
Find the
fail.
hit die. Hit die, hit die, hit die. Hit die.
Oh, it worked.
Hit that in the upper left-hand corner of the sprocket. Upper left-hand box.
So I think I've set the token, but I don't know how to set the actual character art.
So
Should
if
be on the
you-
bio and info page, right?
You hit edit in the upper right-hand corner of the sheet.
Oh, I gotcha. Thank you. Who's iced tea? That's got to be. I was going to accuse you then, Mango. I apologise.
No, that's me.
Right, we're in. I think I've done everything right. You just check my dude out, Anthony. Make sure I've understood everything.
Sure. Let's see. Yeah, frost giants don't have dark vision.
We don't have dark vision.
No.
Okay.
Adam, you only have 20 hit points.
Ah.
He did.
And
no,
you
I'm
should,
gonna
you should
die.
times the damage dice of your weapon by 3. Was that right?
Yeah, so it didn't actually add it. I
So
didn't check that.
what's
Okay.
what's your weapon?
I've got a maul,
All
so
right,
it's
so then
2d6, so it should be
so-
6d6. Yeah.
Yeah, 66.
Yeah.
9d12. Ah,
We'll call this maul the big old maul.
Oh no.
That's more like it.
Set.
I'm missing my 7th level ability for some reason.
You just drag and drop it, or edit it yourself, and physically put it in.
Booty pop. Sounds
me.
like a fun guy. Might have known. Yeah. Just to be clear, though, Anthony, seriously, really enjoying the campaign, and thank you for the effort that you put in.
I appreciate it. I'm glad everybody's enjoying it.
Of course, why not? Is that you then, Leodin?
Huh?
Of course, why not? Is that you?
Yep. Okay.
You guys are fucking beefy.
Yeah, I got a 27 on my constitution.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Everybody who's got token artwork, your tokens should be functioning. Just drag them on to see if they are.
Yep.
Mine looks good.
Yours looks tiny.
Yeah, why is mine so small?
You're no giant.
Stay away, please.
I'm a giant in my own mind. This page represents stature, your reputation rather than your stature.
So my backstory is that I'm the
Wait.
king of all the giants.
Ice tea, you should be good. Let me see.
I'm tiny.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Let me see. I'm gonna try.
You're an ice cube giant.
Yeah. Oh,
So my backstory is I'm the king of all giants, and you guys are all my giant servants.
So
Why can't I be your son?
Okay, you're my son.
I don't know what it is, but every time you pull out a sheet, Calla, it fucks your token up. Pull out Calla right next to your giant right now.
okay.
She'll be massive.
Let's see. Oh. Oh my god. Oh no, she's tiny. There she is. Hello.
She's tiny, but she's not.
I'm also tiny.
Oh, that's cause. Okay, yeah, I haven't fixed your token yet. Yeah, so
Okay.
Calla,
I just made it.
your token is not linked, right? It doesn't have any information in any of the bars.
Maybe I just don't do it right.
No, it's impossible. I mean, you're dragging your token on, right? But when I drag it on, it's linked.
Yeah, you just drag it off from like the bio and info page on your sheet, right?
No, you drag it from the journal. So go into the journal in the upper right-hand corner
Yeah.
and grab your name. And there you go.
No wonder. See, I told you I was doing it wrong.
All right, yeah. How the hell are you dragging it from the bio and info part of your sheet? That's crazy.
You just have the sheet and then there's the token. You just drag the token and it comes on there.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, we learned something.
Alrighty.
All right, let me go back to this other page. Finish Leo sheet, and this is a giant, and then we can begin our giant adventure.
Stop doing this to me.
What's occurring?
Okay. What the fuck? All right, Leo, try to drag your token. So everybody's token is function, yes?
Yep.
Witness to you guys. Begin. Okay. So here's the setting. You guys are on a ship. headed for a destination that your PCs know, but the players do not. So we're just gonna call it the destination, and all the vagary will be revealed eventually. But
Everyone got to pick fancy smanchy weapons and stuff.
You just fist.
A longsword.
Is a shield your weapon?
One of them.
okay. Everybody roll. Hold on one second. Alright, when I move you to the new map.
Pretty sure my sheet is like fucked up. Oh well.
Okay. From here, everybody roll social. Okay. Booty Pop is the commander of this expedition.
Of course he is.
Booty pop.
Point of order. Do we have points of orders as giants?
Of course we do.
How did Booty Pop get made leader?
Booty pop.
Oh no, he had the most outrageous name.
All he can do is say Booty Pop.
Booty pop.
I have booty pop.
Yeah, like the chap from Community.
Pop, pop, pop. That guy.
You guys
Yeah.
run this ship. There are ballistas. 4 ballistas. Your orc slaves are rowing the ship. You guys are going to the destination.
What destination?
The destination that we know about.
I point in the direction we're supposed to be going and I yell at everyone.
Booty pop.
Okay. I say, you heard him? Booty Pop! I shout at the orcs.
Your
Pat the
mission
orc on the head.
is to eliminate or distract the creature.
The creature.
Your
Named the
PCs
Booty Pop.
know what the creature is, but you players do not.
How can my character know something that I don't? If I'm my character.
Tom, do you know how to swing a giant maul?
No, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it doesn't mean I
Spit
can.
and
Do you do 66 damage when you swing the giant?
Okay, so there's several things that you guys could do to distract or encourage the creature to
We've got ballista.
confront you. They say usually dumping treasure overboard attracts this creature.
Some kind of sea dragon.
We got shiny on boat. We got
Yeah.
shiny.
Yeah, you guys got about 10 chests of silver and gold.
Tip the shinies.
Nishtar, tip shiny. I take the crate and empty it onto the deck of the boat.
No, in water. Tip shinies in water.
In water. I carry it up and dump it in a barrel of water.
No, big water. Tip shinies in big water.
Booty pop.
She's mad now. Made Booty Pop mad.
What's going on?
Ice-T picks up one piece of gold and just like throws it in the water.
Seeing that Nishtar picks out the barrel where he chunks some of the gold in and throws the whole barrel over the side.
Yeah.
That's all your fresh water.
Booty pop.
You heard him get a ballista each.
I'm already on one.
I got 2.
Look at them, they're double fisting it.
King.
Who's king? Me? No, that was.
No, he's just the commander of the ship.
Yeah.
Booty pop. What is ballista?
I like use my hands to like make a representation of a ballista, like shoot like an arrow shooting, like booty pop.
Make a performance check.
What does a ballista sound like? Booty pop.
Mike, you roll awesome performance even when you're not Mango. So he mimes a ballista.
Booty pop say sharp thing that go whoosh. Nishtar understand.
I
They
nod
start
and I
that.
go booty pop.
I go pick up a ballista arrow and I sling it over my shoulder.
Okay.
This door, you idiot.
So there are ballistas in the SRD. If you guys want to just drag one onto your sheet. It should function that way. If it doesn't let you, then
Yeah, it goes in my sheet, but it doesn't.
it doesn't create
create a-
anything.
Yeah, it doesn't create an attack or anything.
So, but is it in your inventory?
It's in my inventory.
Okay, go down to the spot in your inventory and click the little dot icon in the upper,
Yep.
in the lower right hand corner, and then put
Has an attack.
and then fix the stats because it should be a static +6 to that attack, and then we're gonna make it
Sorry. A static +6.
yeah, and then we're gonna
So it
make it
doesn't add.
plus
Yep.
4d10 instead of the
Okay.
3d10.
And any stat modifier to the damage? None.
Nope. No.
So the damage is 4d10 plus 6.
No. The attack modifier
So
is
that-
+6. Only the attack modifier. There's no damage modifier to this.
Oh, okay,
Any-
gotcha.
Does proficiency come into play? No.
Nope.
So just a pure flat +6. Got it.
Yeah, and cannons function the same way, so cannons do a shitload more damage.
6, and it was 4d10 damage.
And if you guys read the ballista thing, you'll see that it takes 3 rounds to fire a ballista. So we'll say that everybody's prepped and ready to fire their initial shot, but once that initial shot is done, then you have to, load and then aim, and then the third round is fire.
So no modifier, no strength, no dex, no con, just a flat
Nope.
d6. Is that right? Gotcha.
It's just a flat +6 to the attack modifier and no damage modifier.
So is that right then?
Yep.
So that's my roll if it happens, because that was a good roll.
Oh wow! I accidentally rolled a 1.
Oh wait, are we firing at something?
See, Tom, you got to take the strength modifier off the damage.
Oh, is this the one on the damage? Okay.
Alright, I'm sorry. I just got the ballista on my page. What is the damage and everything?
So it's a +6 to the modifier, a static +6, and then it's 4d10 for the damage with no modifier. And it's piercing damage.
Oh.
And if you guys could fix your sheet so it auto rolls your damage. I'll be right back. I gotta get myself something to drink.
How'd you do that?
Go to the cog on your character sheet,
Yeah.
and if you take a look at the last column, right below the roll queries, whisper rolls to DM, there's auto damage roll, and it says don't auto roll damage. Just change that to auto roll damage. You see it?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Take away the +6.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was for the 2 hits, so there should be no modifiers on the to hit.
Oh.
Just so no stat modifiers on your to hit. It should just be a +6 to hit.
This one the damage. I think.
+6 to damage.
Yep, there you go. That looks right.
What are you eating?
Peanuts.
I'm not too jealous then.
I'm a little jealous. I can't have
It's too
peanuts.
If you had like
I
a
am-
honey roasted cashew or something, then I might be jealous. But
No, it's
is it dry roasted or salted?
no. There is like this this spice that they have is sort of a Sichuan type chili spice.
Okay, now I'm jealous. You need a beer with that though, a nice cold beer.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
How's wine? It brings out beers. You guys wanted beers?
Yeah. Been holding back beers from
Yeah,
us.
look at my stuff.
How
I
many of
just
these
said that-
orcs have we got spare? I'm hungry.
Nishta count 1, 2, 2, 1.
Why are you getting the -5 there?
I don't know.
Oh, because you got your Great Weapon Master. You did that with Great Weapon Master once. It takes 5 off you to hit.
I'm lost.
So on your character sheet,
Oh, hold on. Wait, there we go.
Yeah.
I
global attack modifier. There you go. Yep.
What's everybody doing on their sheets?
Checking out stuff. Since I've never played a beer cleric before.
You're what? A beard cleric?
Beer.
A beer cleric. The
Oh.
beer domain cleric.
What, is that
Usually
from
those are strictly for dwarves. dwarves, but
Yeah, is that from an official source book, or is that
Yeah.
from some Kobold Press thing or something?
Kobold Press.
Is it a
The
Kobold Press?
beer domain.
No, no, got some fun stuff. I might have to look into it. Is that where you got all these spells from as well?
Yeah.
And do they come pre-packaged for Roll20, or do you have to fuck
Yep.
about?
Yeah, the spell compendiums, there's a dark magic compendium or some shit like that. That's just like 400 or 500 spells. And then there's the Old Margrave, which gives you some spells. And then the Underworld Player's Guide gives you spells. That package that you gave me, Adam.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a good one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I playtested one of the modules when they were putting it together. That was really good fun. Brutal as hell. Though.
Yeah. I'm sure it is.
I always thought, oh, they just. I mean, I've only really been playing D&D for about 8 months now. And I thought, oh god, there's just so much variety already. How do people bother with all these like extra source books and stuff? But I'm already into it. I'm already like, yeah, more spells, more classes, more.
Is
more,
it,
more.
It's 3d10 for the ballista?
4.
4. Before we really get into the Frost Giants, I want to share something with you guys. You guys have to start thinking about this.
Ah, right.
And there's
Oh,
6
just
of
shut
you,
that.
and then there's 6 of you, and there's 6 officers.
So, Calla and I were talking whilst you lot were off doing other stuff. Might be better to keep hold of these ladies and, change them into sailors, get them crewing a ship.
You can always try to discuss that with Madame Lowtide.
Maybe she'll chuck us a couple of ogres in as well.
I mean, she's got plenty of people, but you don't know how seaworthy most of them are.
Well, this ship pretty much sells itself, doesn't it?
Can't be less seaworthy.
So you guys see the rolls and
Yeah.
Yeah, Leodin is definitely a bosun.
I was looking at the surgeon. What about the surgeon?
Well,
I think
I don't have a high intelligence score, but
I think Quarion might be the better bosun since he's the only one with carpenter tool proficiency.
No, he's the
does.
quartermaster because his name begins with Quer.
oh, you mean
Quarion.
for the other game? Got it.
So
I
it's
thought you were
Quarion
talking
the
about this
quartermaster.
game right now.
No, this for the main campaign.
Yeah.
By that logic, I'm definitely the cook and Hamden.
That's already decided. Yeah, Cloud the cook, Quarion the quartermaster. Everyone else is just going to have to change their names to fit the jobs. Or Calla the cook. Is that a bit ringier than Cloud the cook?
I'll be a cook.
But I don't want to be the guy that suggests that the only lady on the crew is the cook. I don't want to be that guy. So.
Get in that kitchen, Calla.
Yeah.
Is Calla the first mate then?
Wasn't she introduced as the first mate when the
Me?
last time around?
I don't remember.
I was arguing that I was the first mate, but I don't have charisma or intimidation or persuasion skills, so maybe Calla would be a better first mate than me.
You see that there are certain skills linked to every officer.
Yeah, I guess I'll be the quartermaster because that's wisdom and nature. So that's me.
I'll go with surgeon then. No, I'm not that intelligent, but
Got the medicine and stuff.
yeah, medicine and herbalism.
The officer roles are very very unprejudicial towards high dex characters.
That's it. Only the best.
I think I'm proficient in intimidation and persuasion, so I can
Yeah.
go first.
Or you could be captain.
Nah, that's Mango.
And you'd be the first mate.
There's 6 of us in 6 roles, I guess.
Yeah.
Just nice.
Yeah,
So I guess
both.
Quarion probably have to be the boast, although I don't think he's got a very good strength.
Yeah, I
Or
could do that
athletic.
one.
Yeah.
But then no one else can do the first mate stuff, Calla. I feel
See,
like you.
The bosun needs to have the carpenter skills because if the ship gets damaged,
Oh,
that's where
well,
the
yeah,
bosun
so-
comes
Oh,
in.
so
Quarion's
then
got
that would be Leodin then, I guess.
Oh no, because Quarion's got carpentry as well.
Oh, he
He
does.
made my
Okay.
shield and his bow. Yeah. You're not getting out of being the surgeon. I'm sorry. You're the
Okay.
cleric. You're the surgeon.
It's okay. You just have the surgeon that also oversees what Quarion's doing as the bosun.
Yeah. Doing it all
Okay,
wrong.
occasionally gets confused between the scalpel and the saw.
Yep. Wait, we need to amputate this here. Wait.
Yeah. You need a big slab of stone here.
But what, you were stabbed? A bit of tar and wood will solve that.
Don't worry. We'll remove this and add a different appendage. That'll be better.
Well, you've seen. Was it this group we were talking about, Master and Commander, one time?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Well, the movie. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that movie with Russell Crowe.
Fantastic.
I have. I have.
Yeah, right, one of my favourite films.
And Paul Bettany.
And Paul Bettany, one of my favourite actors, great actor. But the bit where the old fella's getting the coin put in his head, cover up the crack in his skull.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a scene like that too in Rome. I think that type of surgery has
fucking
been
love that
around for
show.
thousands of years.
Yeah.
You know?
13! That one, Titus Pullo and Lucius Farina. I fucking love that show.
Fucking great show, man.
Again, one of my favourite shows.
Okay, you guys see the
I haven't seen
function
that for
of the
years.
crew as well, right?
Yes, I think we've pretty much got all those bits covered then, really, haven't we? I think we're well balanced for that.
So
And I haven't really looked at the cook thing yet. What does Adam have to do?
the ship. Let me share this with everybody.
Oh,
So you guys
we're going to
can
be a
look at
poorly
the.
set group.
You guys can look at the stat block of the ship now. You see
300 hit points.
Good thing I have mend.
It's got a damage threshold of 10%, so 30 points. So anything 30 points and under is just like a scratch. So if somebody just came up and shot an arrow at the hull of your ship, big deal, you know?
Yeah, gotcha.
But if a cannonball comes through, you know, let's look at it.
I mean, hopefully other people don't have cannons, except for the guards that we armored.
I was thinking about that as well, guys, about the morality of that whole thing, because these are slavers and we just sold them like super weapons.
I didn't sell anybody super weapons.
And then
But
we're kind of caught up in the moment of 40,000 gold.
No, but look, we couldn't afford them. I think one option really was to wreck it after they bought it, which we kind of let go.
Let's chase them down. They don't even know how to work the cannons. They didn't buy any cannonballs or gunpowder.
We don't know how to work the ship.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. There's lots of levers and
Yeah, we need to get John.
True.
Yeah, you guys just got the keys to a stick shift Maserati and you're
Yeah.
from 1880, you know?
Yeah.
So obviously, what we need to do is strap some horses in front, and we're good to go.
Yep,
Yeah.
you could do that.
Some kelpie.
Snatch up some whales and shit.
That'd be right. That'd be right at Hamden's speciality.
Yeah. Keeping it.
Anybody
Keeping
got
my
any
ears open.
questions on the stat block?
No. Well, that's awesome. Look forward to having some fun on it.
Okay, I'm gonna share another handout with you about ships and shit like that.
You know, Anthony, one of my Dungeons and Dragons gripes was that my Salt Marshes campaign ended well before it got into the real piratey part of things. So thank you for filling that. that
No problem, man. It's a pretty cool PDF about the ship sailing. I'll eventually share with you guys once we get more into the sailing part, but there's a lot of cool information in it. How the ships function and how the crews function. And... Alright, so back to the Frost Giants. So you guys threw a barrel with fresh water and a bunch of coins in the side.
Why'd you do that? I needed the water.
Iced tea threw a coin over.
I'm gonna go to any other barrels of water that we might have.
Roll a d4.
Okay. Damn it.
There's one barrel left.
Alright, I'm gonna do this. Make it into a blessed brew. Alright, so there's 7 doses, so everyone can take it once. And you can choose to have advantage on charisma-based skill checks, a +1 to your AC, +1 to your DC of saving throws against enchantment spells. Bonus lasts an hour.
booty pop. Oh,
And
tasty!
after an hour, it turns into a tasty beer.
Yeah, I'll drink and I'll buff my AC. So it'll be a 17 for now.
No drinks. Watch water.
But water gone. They're tasty in barrel.
You threw other water bottle.
Watch big
barrel.
water for creature.
Booty pop. I suddenly
Good.
walked the rails.
Now you guys are in the open ocean, and it's foggy. There's fog all around you, and you know that why there's fog around you is because the commander, the admiral, had someone on his ship able to create a fog cloud.
Booty pop cannot see water.
I just point towards the direction we're supposed to be going and I scream,
Booty pop.
You guys still have
booty
9 more treasure chests on the
pop.
I'll grab a treasure chest, walk over to the rail, and throw it across the opposite rail.
Booty pop!
Make a strength check, Ed.
Oh my god.
The chest crashes about here, and the coins scatter everywhere.
Chinese!
Ice T just starts like kicking the coins around.
One of the orcs kind of like tries to reach for one, and the other orc like elbows him, and he just grabs the oar and just keeps rowing.
Ice T picks one up and hands it out to the orc.
The orc doesn't know what to do.
Alright, Ice T just throws it overboard.
The orc or the coin?
The coin.
Ah,
Not your
Nish-
chance.
Nishta picks up the orc and throws it after the coin.
Oh,
Roll a
Stop throwing things off the ship.
Booty pop laughs.
Roll, roll,
Oxers! We need Oxers!
roll strength, Anthony.
Yeah.
That's likely that for you. Yep.
Oh my god.
You throw him against the side of the ship. Let's see. Roll 2d6 at him.
Ah, these are some wonderful Friday rolls. Okay. Ah. Roll 2d6. Oh, wow. Okay.
You slam this dude to the side of the ship.
Jesus Christ.
The other orcs start rowing harder and looking down.
Booty pop.
Alright, Ice T's just gonna start like picking up treasure chest after treasure chest and just chucking it into the water. Ice T's
Yeah.
done with this shit.
Christ.
Open first so monster can see shinies.
Sorry, okay. Opens the chest, waves it around, and then shoo, chucks it over his head.
Good.
Okay. So you guys extinguish your load, and everybody up front. Everybody make a perception check. Okay, even with disadvantage, fairly good rolls. You see there's something causing a wake towards your ship,
Something in water.
coming very fast.
Which side's it coming from?
On this side.
I gesture everyone to like man the ballistas. Like booty pop. Phew, booty pop.
Okay, if somebody wants to fire one of the ballistas. The front
I'm
ballista,
firing.
that's Ice T. Yeah, let's roll initiative, and you fire your ballista right now, and then we're rolling initiative. Make sure you have your token clicked.
For the ballista?
No, for
Yeah.
You see it pings off of the wave, the ballista.
Oh shit.
Okay. Is everybody in the turn order?
Missing someone.
Oh, I didn't have my token clicked.
Booty pop.
I'm gonna take out my crossbow and just shoot it.
Okay. Oh shit. Roll that crit miss.
Booty pop.
Nothing happens. Is that your turn, Booty Pop?
Booty pop.
Nothing happens. No
Yes.
self-inflicted
See-
wound. No.
You don't have, do you have the crossbow, expert feat?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, you have your bonus action and your movement.
I guess I'm gonna. No, I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm good. I'm just chilling.
Okay.
I mean, it's like far, right? I don't know what it is.
It's getting closer. But it's mostly just like a mound of water charging. We run.
So is it on the port side? Or is it off?
It's coming from over here.
Okay, so I guess I'll swing my ballista around in that direction and take a shot.
Okay. Pings off of the wave.
Ah. Waste.
Ah, booty pop.
Iced tea.
Alright. Ice T's gonna shoot a ballista.
It takes 3 rounds to fire another ballista shot.
Never mind.
You need to aim it, load it, and then fire.
Haven't you got both of them up there? Can't the other one be?
The other one's facing starboard.
No, it can't. It doesn't spin that far.
Yeah, well, Ice T's just gonna get it ready again for another shot.
Okay, so you're gonna continue to load it. Gotcha. Okay. Cause.
Is the monster on my side?
No.
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 it's-
Damn.
It looks like it's charging Ice T's side.
Ice T's location?
Off the
Mhm.
four ports.
I guess we can't really see it yet either. All right.
Mm.
It just looked like a mound of water charging the ship.
I'm gonna hold an action and let's see. You know what? Actually, you know what? I am just gonna cast Death Ward on myself.
Okay. Gotcha. Creature. creature
Mm.
emerge from the water.
The dragon turtle. Nice.
So cool.
It's fucking massive.
Oh my.
He's gonna charge and then go under the ship. Mango, roll a d20.
Excuse me.
That's enough. Your ship takes
Holy cow.
90 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's 500, so 50. Minus 50, that's 60 points of damage the ship takes. As it goes under the ship and you feel the ship rock, everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
What do we have to do?
Make a dex save.
Nice.
Calla, you're knocked prone. It's a DC 10, so everybody who passed is not prone. Everybody who failed is prone on the deck. Okay. The creature comes over here, and that's its turn. Missed 4.
Yeah, I'll just fire ballista at it.
Okay, you gotta go to the ballista, Adam.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were carrying that. Okay, alright. I got that.
Okay, that hits. Creature didn't like that.
Ha! Feel pain! Dish to pain you! And yeah, that's about all I do.
Okay. Booty pop.
It's not in melee range, huh?
No.
Booty Pop is going to come to the edge of the ship. And I guess I will fire my crossbow again.
It pings off of the shell.
And then I'll use my second attack. And
You don't have a second attack.
I don't?
You do, but the crossbow it's got an attribute called reload, and unless you have the crossbow master feat, it takes you an action to reload it. So
Gotcha.
you fire once and then you reload it. It's your actions to reload. So you have a bonus action and your movement.
I guess that's it. I can't really do anything. I don't know this class that well.
Okay. Okay. Booty pop is done. Wyram.
I'm going to work on cranking this ballista, getting it ready to refire.
Okay. Iced tea. One more round, you can fire the ballista again. Because why not?
Alright, I'm going to fire the ballista bolt on my turn.
Why are you crowding
You'd be so
Nishta?
slow.
You stand too close to Nishta.
That hits. You didn't like that either.
And then I'm gonna move.
Okay. I'm just gonna move over here. And then everyone, I need you guys on the deck to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody.
No, I'll show you right now who's gonna make it.
Okay.
Okay. Cloud, pass. Thanks to you, pass. You take 24 fire damage. This door. Adam.
Yep, sorry. Can I fire the ballista again, or is it going to take a couple of rounds? It's going to take 3 rounds, right?
Yep.
Alright, then I'll load the ballista and prepare it for
Okay.
the round after next.
Booty pop.
How far off the ship is it?
What, 10 feet, isn't it?
No, it's further than that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's because these tokens are so big. It's just like used to things being a certain size.
Yo, I'm fucking jumping in the water.
Yeah!
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in the water.
Okay.
Diving in at it.
How much movement did it take you to get to there?
I can't click my fucking thing.
You're right.
Oh, I guess I won't jump in this turn.
You can use your action to dash. And you're a fighter, you have action surge too. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I guess. Okay, so I'll. Can I dash to it and then use my action surge to try to climb on top of it?
That would be some contested shit. So, from here, you can dash, right? So that would take you 20 feet to there.
What's our movement? 20? Or is
40.
It's 40. Okay.
So then once you get in the water, it's half your movement because it's a swim speed. So you can probably get to about there. But you should be able to reach him because you guys do have reach.
Alright, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use actions.
So you use your action to dash out, you get in the water, you jump in the water, you get close to him, and then you action surge to attack him with the weapons.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it.
Okay. Make your attack. Make your attacks. Oh, roll that
Sheesh.
crit miss.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that sucks. You're stunned in the water, just bobbing around.
What's his sink speed?
We run.
I'm cranking away on this. That's the
Okay.
second round of cranking at the ballista.
I see your ballista is ready to fire.
I can't turn it to face it, can I?
Nah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just throw a javelin at him.
Okay.
Boom, bitch.
You throw another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw another one.
Okay. So you're foregoing the final round of the loading process of the ballista.
Oh, I thought it was already ready.
Yeah, 2 rounds. Yeah, it's ready to fire. Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Cool.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm gonna stay by the ballista.
Why not?
Figure out how far I can turn. That far. Or like rush from the other side of the ship. Still too far away. I guess I'm just gonna hold an action, and if the turtle comes closer to me, I'm going to cast. You know what? I'm gonna cast Dragon Roar at it. Why not?
And what's that spell do?
It's a cantrip. It would have to take a charisma saving throw. If it fails, it takes 1d4 psychic damage and is frightened of me until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Obviously, it increases at different levels, so it does 2d4.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll make the charisma save. What's your DC? 16.
So because it's enchantment, and that's the one that I picked. It is 17 currently.
It says on your
Oh wait, is
token
that?
16.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but with the brew that I made,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I
you
took
added
the
plus 1 to
the
your
plus
DC.
to the the plus 1 to the DC, so
Okay.
it's 17 for
Okay,
certain spells.
So roll that damage.
All 2d4 of it. Plus an additional d4. So 2 damage. He's now frightened of me.
Okay, let's control. Nope. He's just going to claw bite the booty pop. Bite first. Does a 15 hit booty pop?
No.
Okay, here's the claws. 1, 2.
Can I use this to make him reroll that 32? Sorry, the 27.
Yeah, sure. So another claw attack.
Oh, good lord. Sorry,
Uh-oh.
man.
That's
Jumps
not
off the
good.
boat.
So
Bye, friend.
Can I?
52
Um,
points of damage.
Did he miss one?
He missed the bite attack.
Can I use my defense shield bearer thing? It says when you are missed by a melee attack made by a creature within 5 feet of you, as a reaction, you can shove the attacker. If you
Yeah,
successfully push the attacker away, you can step into the vacated space.
Okay. What is it? Contested strength rolls?
I don't know. It doesn't say. My sheet's like all fucked up. I don't know what a shove is.
Yeah, it's a contested strength check. So make a athletics attack.
Athletics?
Yep. Okay, you shove him.
Cool.
But he's
So
still within your reach, so the attacks still go off. He's got a 15-foot reach and a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
Yeah, you only pushed it.
How much damage do I take? 50 what?
52. Oh, yeah. 52.
Booty pop.
This door.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue cranking away at the ballista. So that's just my turn.
Okay. Booty pop.
Alright, I will attack this guy.
A 17 and a 13 misses.
Oh, with disadvantage? Jesus.
Yeah, because you don't have a swim speed and the type of weapon you're using.
Alright. Let me see what else I can do. I don't think I can do anything else. Alright.
We run.
So third and final crank on the ballista. Is that an action?
It's ready to be fired this round, so.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So how does the ship steer? Is it back here?
Yeah, Mango was the one steering.
Okay. So I kind of want to spin the ship around, not so it's facing the other way.
It's more based on orders on how the orcs row, right?
Okay.
So if you want,
So I'd say, so yeah, port. So
rowing.
port need to row, and yeah, so starboard need to stop, and port need to row. I want to get the creature on the side where we've got the ballistas loaded.
Okay, so you want to start turning the ship.
Yeah.
So the
So-
way the creature is, you would either have to make a circle all the way around him, right?
Yeah.
Or a circle down this way. You know?
Yep. So if I tell him to back oars a bit, so we go backwards, and then I just make a to starboard, so it passes over, so the nose passes it, if you know what I mean, and we get the creature here.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you want to back. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So you want to back it up so you could just parallel.
Yeah.
plug it.
Turn and then give it the broadside. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna take a couple rounds.
Yeah. So I guess I'll give that order. Back oars.
Okay. Cool. T.
Alright. I'm gonna... You know what? Fuck it. Iced Tea's going swimming. So... What is that? So I have 40 feet of movement, so I can get me there?
Once you make it to the water, your movement becomes half, so you could probably make it there.
Okay. So, jumping in. And then... Okay, throw a javelin from here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Misses.
One
Ping.
more.
Pings off
Oh.
the shell. That one just hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna wait there.
Okay. Why not?
Alright, I'm gonna keep moving towards it. And I'm gonna cast Confusion. So it's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Ooh. Cool. So can't take any reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of its turn to determine its behavior.
Yeah, I got a macro for it. So you're done?
Okay.
Why not?
Yep. That's pretty much it.
Adam.
Oh, all right. Is there another turn on the ballista, or is it already loaded entity? I've ranked it for 2 turns now.
2 turns. Okay, yeah, it's ready to fire now.
All right, I'll lose a shot, and I guess it misses.
It does.
And then seeing that everybody's jumping overboard, I'll jump over too.
Okay.
Then 20 feet, I guess, gets me to there. And yeah, you know what? That's it. I'll just do that.
It's actually half of your remaining movement, not half of your total movement. Adam.
Yeah, okay. So about 5 feet from where I was at the edge of the boat, right?
I don't know, I guess
I
so.
was over there. Okay, so I'll just move back this way.
Okay. Booty pop.
Try to climb this fucking thing.
Make a athletics check, and it's going to be contested. Too much choppy water around, man. You try to grab the shell and it's full of barnacles and it's algae, and you just slide right off of it.
Alright. Oh, wait. I guess it wouldn't matter. Never mind.
We run, you're still barking orders. That's 1 round. Iced tea.
Alright. I'm gonna get up, swim up next to him. I'm gonna... How do I activate this? Do I just have to... I want to rage.
It's a bonus action. You just say you want to rage and you go.
Alright. I'm raging.
There is a button on your character sheet for the damage and stuff.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you just click that for the damage. Okay.
Yeah.
What type of barbarian are you?
Friend, Path of the Berserker.
Berserker. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And then...
It was just for the damage time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Cool. So... Gonna swing with my warhammer.
You can go reckless, just to make it an even roll. Right? Unless
What do you
you because you're swinging at disadvantage. So if you go reckless, it gives you advantage. So it just makes it a straight roll. It cancels it out.
Oh, why is it disadvantage? Because I'm raging?
You're swimming.
Because you're
Oh,
swimming.
I'm swimming.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll do it recklessly.
Okay. That hits.
And then I'm gonna swing again. Oh,
Okay. So that is 37 points of damage. Okay. Why not?
Closer. And now, just remind me what is the your ruling on holding up 2 concentration spells?
If you have attunement slots, but these are giants, man, so that's a PC rule. Yeah, you know, these are essentially NPCs.
Okay.
Not saying that NPCs can't do it. You know, yeah, just do it. It's fine. You don't have any magic
Okay.
items, so yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of attunement slots.
I am going to hit him with Dawn. Obviously on his back part, so he is not affecting my teammates. Of course.
Okay, he's gonna make a con save. Does that help with his confusion roll?
Go back. What do you mean by help? It doesn't affect it.
He doesn't get a save because of being hit by damage.
Correct. He doesn't get a save. The only time he gets a save on it is if he rolls a 9 or a 10. On his turn.
Okay. Alright, it's his turn now, right?
Yep.
Fuck. More than that in there. I'm gonna roll again just to see. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, the creature doesn't move or take his turn. Adam.
Since I'm in the water, I get 20 feet. Yeah, is that close enough for me to try and climb the beast, Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make an athletics check.
Also, Anthony, for Dawn, every single time the creature ends its turn, it will take the it has to take the con save again to take the damage.
Okay. So that's... Is it initial and then at the end, or is it just only at the end of his turn?
Sorry, double D.
That was a terrible roll.
Yeah,
So-
the shell's too slimy.
Yeah, so it is when it starts and then end. Well, not starts, but when I cast it first, and then when it ends, turn there.
Okay.
Alright then, that's just me.
Save. Fails. Roll the die again. Roll the 4d10.
Mhm. A little bit better.
Okay. Booty pop.
I guess. Should I try climbing it again? Yeah, I'm gonna try climbing this fucking thing again.
Okay. Athletics check. Okay. You grab a hold of the shell. You start climbing it. You're about there.
No.
Sweet.
We run.
So where are we in terms of moving the ship?
You're almost there. Probably one more round, and you can fire your ballista.
Okay. Can the orcs fire the ballistas?
No, the ballista's too big.
Too big. Okay. That's me.
Okay. T.
I'm just gonna keep swinging on him.
Reckless again.
Yeah, I'll reckless him. That's 1, 2, and I'm going to use my bonus action to do a single melee weapon attack with Frenzy.
So you're gonna go into a frenzy.
Hell yeah, I'm
Okay.
going in. This guy's fucking nuts.
26 plus 18 is 34? No, 44?
No, 44.
Or yeah.
Okay. Why not?
Keep moving. Yay, he's within range now. Okay. I am going to use Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, that hits.
So that'd be 9 force damage, and then that was my bonus action. And then my main action, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Con save that miss. No, it misses. Okay. So, cats, Adam, dogs, Calla. Calla is going to... He's going to bite you.
God damn.
Can I make him re-roll that with my runic shield?
Sure.
Might be a crit. That doesn't help much. Okay.
That's okay. 1 less damage.
You take half that because you're raging.
Yeah, half of that, so it's 15 points.
Did it take its con save?
Oh no, no.
So 11.
Nice, progressively getting higher rolls. I like it.
Brian.
Adam.
Alright, I'm gonna try and climb it.
You are also on.
Okay, action surge. And I'm gonna chunk at it. First swing. Second swing.
It will hit.
Okay, and that's me.
Booty pop.
Actually, can I do? Yeah, sorry. No, don't worry. Let me figure out how this works. I was wondering whether I could invoke a rune, but I don't know if it's an action or a bonus action. Yeah, let me read up on it. Don't worry.
Okay. Booty pop.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking attack this guy.
Yeah, sorry, Anthony. Bonus action. I want to invoke that, so I have half damage.
I think you only get an. Did you use your bonus action before you action surged?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you still had a bonus action.
I guess I missed, and for my bonus action, I'll use my shield bearer and try to make an attack with my shield.
Okay.
Jesus.
You're hitting it. You're just not penetrating it. I mean, it's too big to miss. You're just skidding your sword across the heavily armored shell of this creature.
And then I didn't use my protection. I'm using my defense and protection fighting style, so I'll raise Ice T's AC by 1.
Sweet.
Put that ability in the chat. I think that's a reaction to do that. No, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I did defense, and then when I got to pick a second one, I did protection.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you got a +1 to your AC. Ice team.
Sweet.
Done. Wind run. You can fire your ballista.
I hope it hits after all wasting all my turns messing about with it.
It misses, but you notice that this ballista is loaded too, so you could.
Yeah. So I'm going
your
to start
way.
making my way up to the other side of the ship. Oops.
Okay. T. Water,
this is my-
water tea,
sorry.
you there?
Hi, sorry.
A water tea.
Alright, I'm gonna keep swinging on this guy recklessly. Like a savage.
Okay. That hits.
Oh.
That also hits? Nope,
Oh.
that doesn't hit. Nope, I'm sorry. You're not at advantage, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll use my bonus action, the friend, to attack
make the third
again.
attack. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Roll that crit miss. Nothing happened.
Wow, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Shattered.
Cause why not?
Alright. So let's see. I am going to cast Ray of Life Suppression. Damn, I missed.
Roll that crit miss.
Why all the crit miss?
Oh,
Oh no. The Bane spell. So yeah, so he's still gonna take the spiritual weapon damage. E8 plus 4.
you gotta roll that attack, don't you?
Yep, I do. That's a 13 plus 7, so that would be a 20 if that hits.
Yeah, that hits. How much damage?
Doing 5 plus 4, so 9 force damage.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Alright, the creature is gonna dive under the water. Mango, roll a d20. Calla, you could make an off attack.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I need... you two to make... strength saving throws. The two on the dragon. And the dragon... rams the ship again, doing 30 more damage to the ship. The ship is starting to... the front end is starting to sink a little bit. Okay, it was a
And he
DC 20 to hang on to the dragon while it went under the water. So, Adam, you're no longer on the dragon, and you take, I'd say, a quarter of the damage to the ship. So you're currently under the ship, and you took a quarter of that damage. So let me divide that.
About 24.
23.
23.
And you're currently underwater. And so are you, Mango. You're underwater with the creature.
Sweet.
Okay. This door.
Alright, I'm gonna swim 20
Okay,
feet. I can't.
Gotta make a save again. Well, what kind of save was it to break the confusion? Wisdom?
Yes. But that's if it. Yep. So. Do. Yep, wisdom.
Yeah, he's no longer confused.
Nope, he is not.
Okay, so Anthony, I've swum 20 feet and then I've used my action to dash and swim another 20.
Okay.
So I'm no longer under the boat, but I'm
Okay.
still in the water.
Let's see how much.
Yep.
Dash here. Yeah, so he only made it about there. So he's still under the boat. You could have swam into the boat, Adam. There's a hole in the bottom of it.
I didn't realize that, but yeah.
It's fine.
With intelligence of 6, that wouldn't have occurred to me, so I think this makes sense.
Okay, so you're done. Booty pop.
I guess I'll try attacking it again. Missing.
Yeah.
And I'll try to hit him with my Actually, I'll second wind as my bonus action.
Okay. I think it's a D10 plus your fighter level, right?
Yeah.
Nice. We run. Oh, make a dexterity saving throw, everybody on the ship. So that's causes. Okay, you're not prone. The orcs have pretty much stopped rowing because they're all, half of them are prone, half of them are not.
Who's not prone?
Half of the
Am I not
orcs.
prone?
No.
Oh, half the
I'm
orcs.
gonna tell some of them to start bailing, and I'm
Like-
gonna
Like jumping off the ship or bailing water?
no bailing water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So action and dash to there. So that's me.
T.
Alright. He's gonna start swimming back towards the boat to get onto it. So like that's probably my movement.
And you probably have to use your action to dash.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I could do that. Would it take my entire dash just to get onto the boat?
The boat is pretty low. The front end is pretty low on the water, so no.
Alright. Let me use whatever movement I have left just to get up next to it. He's like in the boat, right?
No. He's under the boat.
Oh, okay. I got
Yeah.
confused. Alright. You said you were bailing water out?
I've told some of the orcs to start bailing.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, he's gonna... I see he's just gonna chill for a minute.
Okay. Cause why not?
Was this ballista here loaded already?
It was.
Okay. I am gonna basically dash over here. And then just prepare to fire.
Okay.
Once I see his head.
If you use your action to dash, you can't. Hold
Well, yeah, I know I can't hold an action. I'm just waiting for my turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Nope.
No breath attack for you.
He's just gonna dive deeper. Mango, make a athletics check against his athletics. Let's see if we can hold on. Yep, you're still holding on, and you're 80 feet below the water.
Well, that's sketchy.
Missed one. Adam. Adam?
Yep. Yeah, it's a lag there for a second on my Discord. Alright, if I was to dive under, can I see the dragon turtle? Is it within reach for me to swim?
He's 80 feet underwater. You have no idea
Okay,
what the
sorry.
dragon turtle is. You can try.
Alright. Yeah. Nah, that's fine. I'm just gonna swim over here and try and climb up the boat. Do I roll athletics something for that?
No, the deck is, the front end of the boat is pretty low. So,
Oh, okay.
because
So,
of all
yeah.
the damage it's been taking, it looks like the front end is sinking.
Okay, so I'll get up and I'll hold an action to chuck a hand axe when I see the dragon turtles emerge above the waterline.
Can I put my shield away and just try to use my longsword two-handed?
I'm
Is that-
imagining that you're holding on with one hand and swinging with your other hand, right?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I'll just use a one-handed attack. Dude, I've missed every fucking time.
Except when he was out of the water over there.
It's alright. I guess it's my turn. My character sucks. Booty pop.
He's no Mango, that's for sure.
Mango would have already killed this thing with his hands tied behind his back.
You wouldn't have had a
Mango-
chance.
Would have enslaved
Hamden
the
would-
child.
Yeah, Hamden or Hamden would have made it a friend.
Oh god, yeah, we'd be best friends. So I can't see where it is, can I? It's under the boat still. So I guess I'll start heading this way. Am I okay there? Because it's under the boat.
Yeah, yeah. You can
Guess
see
it's
that
going to
Quarion.
burst up. In fact, no, I'm not going to move that far because although I wouldn't be able to see. Yeah.
There's water starting to fill up in these little wells down here.
Bail! Bail!
T.
Ah, fuck, I don't know what to do. It's still under the ship, right?
Yeah, as far as you know.
Load a crossbow.
I
Or
guess.
the ballista.
Yeah, I'll just start loading this ballista because I don't think it's loaded, right?
No.
Yeah, he'll just start loading that.
Why not?
I am. Yep, I'm just gonna hold my action, and if the monster comes on this side, I'll shoot it with the ballista. And then as my bonus action, because someone's injured, right?
Yeah, everybody's taking some
Anybody injured?
damage.
I've taken some damage.
I will.
Oh,
So I can only see what?
T, you lose your rage.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, because you didn't attack anything or get attacked.
Oh, okay.
So I think
So
you're
how
at
many
one
people are
level
on
of
board?
exhaustion right now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How many people are aboard the ship that are injured?
I'm injured, but not significantly.
Eh,
Yeah, I'm still
Not really.
okay.
Okay, then. I will not worry about it then. I'll just hold the action.
Okay. So this thing is going to try to shoot you again, Mango. Make an athletics check. It shakes you. You're 80 feet beneath the water, and it swims away from you 40 feet, so you can make an off attack.
God damn it.
Okay.
It's Friday, guys.
Adam.
It's not out of the water yet, right?
Nope.
And the ballista here, is it loaded?
I think they both loaded those ones.
Okay then.
Only this
Uh,
one's loaded. But
Oh, is it only one of them? Okay.
Yeah, she's loading this
Okay then. But you're on that, right? Tom?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up here then, and I'm gonna hold action on my hand axe. That's me.
Booty Pop. You're on the water in the dark
Yeah.
ocean.
Yep. I'm just gonna move and dash as far as my movement allows me to swim up. So 40 feet up, I guess.
Okay.
Because he knocked me off at 80 feet, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Tom.
Hello. So it's underwater,
Yep.
correct? Okay. So I'll just move to where I'm hearing the sounds. And so I'll hold an action to whack it if it comes in range.
Okay. T, one more round. The ballista will be ready to fire. Why not?
Still holding an action to fire the ballista once it surfaces.
Okay. I'm just gonna swim over to you. Fight. Claw.
Is that me?
Yep.
Damn. A lot of damage.
Was 59? 59.
Yep.
Adam.
I'm sorry. Ah. Oh, it's under the boat right at the moment?
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess more of the same then. I'll just second wind. So that's 1d10. Yep, so
Nice.
Pop. In the darkness, you feel the dragon come up behind you, claw you, and then bite you.
I'm gonna just dash all the way up.
Gonna make
To the
an
surface.
attack.
Sheesh.
Okay. And you're underneath the boat in the hole. Okay. We run.
You said that they're underneath the boat in the hole?
Mango's in the hole.
Hole under the boat, okay. So they're directly under the deck kind of thing?
Not directly. Booty Pop is. You don't know whether.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move to just into the middle of the ship, I guess. See which way it comes out.
T.
I'm still loading the ballista, right?
yeah. Okay, Anthony, I'm gonna step away because my son woke up. So I mean, when it's my turn, I'll attack if it's within sight. If not, I'll just hold an action to attack when I see it.
Go
I'll
thrash
get
him and tell him to go back to sleep.
Alright, cool.
Be right back.
Alright. Why not? Same thing. Colon.
Yep, same thing.
Okay. Alright. Just gonna swim up behind Mango. Fight. Cool. 25 points.
Fuck, I'm almost down, guys. I mean, booty pop.
Yes. Then Wirren the Chelly will be captain.
Booty pop.
Can I like get in the boat and fucking hide?
You can, yeah. I mean, most of this part of the ship is underwater. You can see that there's a hole over here that you can climb through and get on the deck.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Try to get out of this thing's vision.
Okay, this thing is gonna get enough.
Oh wait, oh fuck. Yep, I'm fucking done.
You're unconscious?
Unconscious.
Oh shit. You guys see Booty Pop's hands come through the side of the deck over here? And then he immediately gets yanked. And you hear him scream, "Ah!" Alright, I think that's a pretty good place to call it.
Poor booty pop.
Well,
Booty pop.
yeah.
Oh, got devoured. Alright, yeah. Cool session.
Sweet.
I'll see everybody
I hope it
next
tasted
week.
good.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Whatever
thanks,
you do.
Anthony. Cheers, guys. Catch you all later. Take care.
We're gonna continue our regular session next week.
Yeah, regular PCs next week.
Cool.
Back
This will be fun to do when we all can't get together.
There was a lot of RP possibilities with where everybody was, so I wanted to give everybody the opportunity to possibly RP. You know, so not having Quarion here would have put a pretty big wrench in that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So,
All right. Cheers, everyone. Take care.
Cheers,
Alright, guys.
everybody.
Yeah.
See you later, Anthony.
alright, yeah. See you, Leo. See you, Panis. Peace, everybody.
See ya.